Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me, bro? Hello, hello, hello. It's registering. Can you confirm if I have a mic? Yep, now. Okay, sounds good, sounds good. As I was saying, I'm gonna be animating this, continuing animating this only for 1 hour today. This is sort of day five. I started animating this last Tuesday, if I'm correct, or Monday. And there were days that I wasn't able to animate at all because I have a full time job. I can't, So we're just gonna continue this one, and then I'm gonna compile a video where I animated um for 7 days, like this animation. So far, um, last Monday when I started this animation, it was we did a couple of hours or 2.5 hours, so that would count as day one and two. And then I did a couple of days where um uh I did animate for 1 hour off stream. So right now we are kind of like in day five. So like yeah, I'm just gonna continue this one. We're just doing a generic character. So basically, I we started with the roughs right here. This is where we started, and then I added and then now I'm separating these characters into two. Hey, In Boots, how are you, man? So it's kind of like gonna be 1 hour. If I have to go beyond 1 hour, then I have to see how I'm gonna make the video and something. But we'll see, man. We'll see. The target is 1 hour. What can I do? An hour every day of animation, So, that's the whole point of the video that I'm trying to make, and we'll make that video. Yeah, sure, Akiro. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I might as well. You're requesting it. I can't say, uh, you kind of it kind of helps that there are kind of like audiences who's like looking forward to it. And then it forces me to, because otherwise I would probably um procrastinate or something, or like take the time to rest. Um, but was like today it's like, oh, it's great that I have someone who's like, oh, okay, looking forward to it, and then I'm forced to kind of not forced, but like I do like going on live, but I would have done this kind of like not live regardless. But then it helps. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just refining the poses that I already established and adding in betweens. That's what I'm doing right now. And I'm focusing on this factor. Um, I would still consider this as rough stages. You know, like, yes, I did. I used a reference for this animation. Definitely using references. Um, but I kind of when I was working on the right now, I don't have the reference with me because I already established the movement. I kind of already like when I was doing this first part, that is basically when I was using the reference. Now when I'm adding in betweens, I'm not using any reference anymore. Also, even when I'm using reference, I tend to kind of like um change up a lot. The initial pose is there, the initial movement is there. I studied the reference um so that I could see just how the character moves. It's like the combo. By the way, this is not gonna be a long stream. Like again, the idea is for me to kind of like see how much I could do per hour of every day. So um, and the lesson is kind of like you can definitely animate for 1 hour every day and still achieve something. But I would kind of like I already know the answer, but I kind of just want to prove it that it's a lot better to kind of like have like at least 2 hours of working. But if you don't, then that's fine, you know. We've been doing this for the past 30 minutes. I think I'll be able to finish this character within betweens. But let's see. Hi, what time is it? Um, what time is it? It's 5:30. I keep forgetting you're in Canada, right? Yes, I am in. Where do you live? Where? Like I'm in Canada. But also, it's kind of where do you live, bro? That kind of question kind of I don't know. I know you guys are curious, and I'm not really saying anything, but I just saw like a streamer. Her name is Emeru. Like get attacked by a fan on TwitchCon, and I'm not as big. I'm not big at all. Like I'm not like a streamer like them. Like I have a full time job and whatnot, but like makes me wonder the kind of oh, you're in the USA in Virginia. Nice, man. Very nice. So we have the same time zone, Akiro, right? I'm in the Uzbekistan in Toshkent. Omega attack Y. Yeah, if you go on YouTube and uh search Emiru um from Emiru and then TwitchCon. If you make those words, you'll find that there is someone who kind of like tried to kiss her during a meet and greet, which is kind of like crazy. It's like it's one of those like things that I don't know, like I don't know how or like it's crazy. It's crazy to think that people do that. It's unacceptable behavior. Uzbekistan, like, I've heard about the country, but I've never really known anyone over there. You're the first person that definitely I'm kind of like aware. Um, Oh yeah, yeah. That's it's like it's crazy, man. Like people nowadays don't have like some sort of yeah, I wouldn't even say self-control because that's like I don't know. And, so like the reason why I brought it up is like when people on the stream like again I know this is not some people's intention when they talk about oh where do you live that just kind of like made me feel and made me remember that oh there's some people who kind of like ask like if you're a streamer obviously I'm not a big streamer right and then but I understand how people would kind of like feel with regards to just giving out where they live, even though it's just general, like, you know. And again, I know you guys are not in, like, the reason why you guys are asking is not about that at all or anything, but, you know, still makes you wonder, right? You can never be too careful about these things. Well, she doesn't even know him. Yeah, why would he think it's okay to just go up and kiss her? Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I'm gonna hold this frame for four just to make that impact sell. Because like I want that I want this post to sell. Boom, boom. And then we're gonna make it smooth with making uh in twos. Also like when I do these frames, I'm also like very loose, you know. It's very important that you are kind of like trying to be as loose as you can when animating because like this determines the quality of your work and you can always like you can always clean up these frames. later on, you know. What's up, guys? For those who are just joining us, I'm just animating this very simple fight scene over here. I'm gonna explore something here and see if the movement for this makes sense. I wanna hold this anticipation pose even more. You mean you just let that frame play longer than others? Yes, exactly. So this frame particular is 4 frames. So I animate in like twos and threes. Um, like normally, like mostly on threes, but in twos it's like it's very fast. I want to kind of like sell the movement faster kind of thing. Um, but yeah, so I'm holding it more for this particular frame, and I'm doing some in betweens that are closer to the previous frame or to the next frame than the others. Like for example, this one is like super rough, but like you can tell that this is closer to this frame than this one, right? Because I want to kind of like sell that the movement is faster, and it's kind of like I want to sell that snap movement. You see that? And also this one would be almost like identical to this next frame. And I'm not gonna draw the so it's called the smear frame, right? Yes. That's called the smear frame. Camus animation. What's up, bro? It's almost 10 minutes. Yeah, it's very like I'm moving slow, man. These in betweens are not kind of like fun to do. I don't think I can finish this one in 7 days or whatever. It's a challenge, but if I need to spend a little bit more time on it, then I will. It's just this one would be more like you see how this in between have just like super loose lines because I just want to see the movement. I kind of like animating this way. Um, Almost like uh not drawing everything. You see that reads well for me. That's a good in between for me. This one as well, it's like probably just gonna suggest. I know where those lines are. I like that. I start being looser. I tried gesture. I like animation. I want to learn. Camus animation, you can learn from my channel if you keep watching my content. That's it. I don't know what else to say aside from that. Also, he's looking like he's starting to look like Saitama or something. I don't know. So another technique that I use is for in between is like I just do the silhouette like this, super loose. Because at the end of the day, like your target is not to draw every line. Your target is movement, right? You see the silhouette over here. That's good enough for that particular in between. Do you leave the in between loose for this particular project? I will. That's the point. Um, because like I would clean this up if I have more time. Like really clean it up. You know. But I'm also like making a challenge, right? That like animating in kind of like how much can I animate for 7 days? Animating 7 days for just doing 1 hour. That's the challenge that I'm doing right now. Because like a lot of people may think that how they may have this kind of like feeling of like and curiosity whether or not they could do animation if they're let's say have a full time job doing something else, like because like that is me. Like I make it work. Uh, and you sometimes you gotta just have to be realistic with your timeline. You know. Also, it's dinner time after this one, so I definitely have to go after 1 hour. I'm doing like four more drawings, and then I'm gonna call it. I like start being looser trajectory of a scene, and it felt very freeing. I could see the energy of the post was better. Yeah, 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 for sure. Especially when you're doing movement like this or animation, you'll be surprised how gesture drawing is kind of like almost like a foundation of um like oh well it is. It's not like it is the foundation of being able to animate and see the movement clearly because like you're looser, you can do it fast, and I'm adding super simple anatomy in this um animations. That's an impact frame. Is it just clever drawing filling up a canvas? Yeah, like I mean, it's very freeing to do that. Yeah, I wanna know how you do the camera movement too. For this one, it was like, to be honest with you, I'll definitely cover that one in videos. Right now, I don't have time to kind of like cover it up. But I also kind of like um, I did this randomly, so it won't be the best example, bro. Um, I don't want to kind of like just give you a half-ass answer for that because I can like the course that I'm doing the master class. I have a more in-depth solution on camera movement that I did for that particular lesson. So you'll definitely get that for sure. But for this one, I just guessed this one. This is just more of like an experiment, to be honest with you. So like this is not the best example of how I would be doing a camera movement. This is just for fun. Yeah, I think we're past 1 hour now, so let's play it. Let's play what we did. We did 2 seconds of animation, and we did like how many frames? Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 frames in 1 hour. Yo, that's slow mo, man. It's convincing. Boom. I love it. Yeah, that looks amazing, man. So this is day 5. So basically, I have one more day plus to animate the other character. Um, what I may do is just to, yeah, I'll definitely like fail this challenge for sure. Well, it's not about like finishing it, right? It's about how much you can do in 7 days, right? I want to kind of like do a something very fast. Copy a field, and then for this a field, we're gonna do the a as our, yeah, we're gonna do the, yeah, I'll do this next time. But definitely the idea is to create fields over here, but I realize my lines are not even like closed. Like this one is like too loose. See, I couldn't even close it. What's wrong with me? And also my music is done, so there's a lot of frames to cover. I'm gonna do that next time. Boom. Yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much. Yeah. Again, I use a reference for this one, just so you know. But I modified the reference. If you want to see the reference side by side, I can where's it? Live stream. Is this the one? Yeah, so this is the reference. It's the same, but it's different, you know? Yeah, my computer starts lagging, man. Uh, oops. What happened? Alright, that's. I don't know if you guys can see this one. But yeah, I think that's it. That's some athletic people. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. It's an hour. My screen is like acting up right now. It doesn't like what I did. So let's close this one. And then I'm gonna see if my live streaming on YouTube is